fine. What about you?
I'm also good. So tell me something about yourself.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. So, my name is Neha, and I am from Uttarakhand. As far as my education is concerned, I am postgraduate, and right now I am married. And it's been 1.5 years that I have been working on my communication skill. That's all about me.
Okay, very good to hear that. Should I
Yes,
introduce
ma'am.
myself or you know about me?
Yes, I know all about you, but ma'am, for the viewers, please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Pallavi Dhingra and I'm an English trainer by profession. I have been teaching online for last 10 years and about my educational qualification, I'm postgraduate in English as well as TFL TESOL certified trainer and I am from Delhi and I really love to teach. This is all
Mm-hmm.
about me.
Okay, ma'am. Glad to hear that. So, since 1 month ago, maybe I wanted to connect with you, but due to poor network connection, we, complete the session. So, finally, today, we are again connect with you. So, thank you, ma'am.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, ma'am, I want to know a little bit of your, a little bit of your English journey. How
Okay,
did
so
you
how did?
how did you get this fluency? Because I have been watching your many videos, so and I can see that you are good speaker. So how did you get this idea, and how did you reach this position?
See, I tell you, first of all, clarity comes with engagement. What many people do, they just have wishful thought. Like, we want to improve our English, we want to work on it, but they won't do it much. And at the end of the day, they say English is not my cup of tea. But they are
Mm,
not practicing. First of
yes.
all, before starting, one should think that it takes around 6 to 7 months to reach to the level you are expecting, and for a
Mm-hmm.
person who is like absolute beginner should give at least 1 year, and that to right approach and the right technique.
Mm-hmm.
I, I tell you about my journey, like how I have reached to this level is just with practice and
Mm-hmm.
in classes, because full time I do teach English only, so I have to speak in English all the time. And moreover, the most important thing that helps me to reach and to be fluent in English, that my tongue starts rolling, is that I think in English.
Okay.
Anything that comes in my life, I think in English. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
abhi even I, like, it's any sad situation, I don't say ye kya ho gaya. Automatically the thought will come, oh no, what it happened, how come it happened to me only. So I get thoughts in English. This initially I was not into practice, but I made it as my habit to think in English. And
Mm-hmm.
if anybody will be thinking in English, then surely you will be able to speak English very well. Initially, for 3 to 4 months, you have to give consistent effort, because every time you will try to think in English, mother language only comes to you. Even you will
Mm-hmm.
start with half of the day, then another half you will start thinking in your mother language. So that's okay. The moment you start that I have to think in English, start doing that. And the very important thing, start thinking with emotions. What many people do, if they are something in Hindi, they say with, आज तो यार इतना अच्छा दिन है क्या बताऊं, but in English we say today is a happy day. No emotions. So whenever even you are thinking in your mind, think with emotions. Like, wow, such a nice day for me today. So emotion should be shown up, and when we think with emotions, we actually feel that language, and then you are able to show your genuinity into it. Otherwise it
Mm-hmm.
seems ये तो बना के बोल रहा है, ये तो show off करने के लिए बोल रहा है. People think like this, and it actually shows off also, and we also know within our heart.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay,
you
so
are right.
thinking in English, I tell you, I was able to work on my fluency and reach this level, and that too with practice. So, what a person has to do, think in English all the time and practice. With whom you can practice, you can even practice with yourself. Recently, also, I uploaded one short that record yourself. Recording
Mm-hmm.
yourself is the best technique. Like you have
Uh,
a camera in front of you, there you do not even have the fear of judgment, because a lot
mm,
of the people, they are not able to succeed just because of the fear of judgment. So you do
mm,
not have any fear of judgment because nobody is going to see that video. Record yourself, and after that just analyze which are my areas of improvement, and
mhm,
then start implementing that, and record again to check if you have improved or not. This is like
mm,
self improvement technique at home, and it really works well.
mhm. Yes, ma'am, you are right, and I will definitely apply these techniques, and it will be helpful for me. So, ma'am, sometime it happen when I think in English and don't, the right word, don't comes right at that time. And at the time, I, with help of and Chat GPT, and sometime with help of Google. So I am, tackle those situations. So it is helping me. So, ma'am, my second question is that sometimes it happens that when we watch very english any english podcast and any english movie, and sometimes the word and the sentences we are not able to understand, and sometimes it happens that these kind of things somewhere hampered our way. So and self doubt also there. So how can I tackle these situations?
See, I tell you, if you're watching any English movie and out of 100 you are able to understand 80%, that means your English is good. No need to understand 100% of it. 100% you understand when you are really good in speaking also. The
Mhm.
main problem also with the people, those who are at the beginner level or the mid level, what happened, they want to work on the highest part without wondering on the basics. This
Yeah.
is also problem of many learners. They want to work on getting like 100% out of it without even like getting the basics of it. So if out of 100%, 80% you're able to understand, your English is good. Even
Mm-hmm.
I teach like some students those who are outside India, they're school students also. And if suppose they are able to say out of 180%, I say your English is good. Because your
Mm-hmm.
confidence should also increase. As if you mentioned self-doubt. Self-doubt comes when once your confidence goes down. So you
Yeah.
really need to have your confidence up.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing, remember, anytime you're having self doubt means you are growing in life, because we only doubt ourselves when we go out of the comfort zone. So, self
Mm-hmm.
doubt means that you are doing it right and you are growing. No need to take it in a negative way. From now onwards, take it the other positive way, that once you're self doubting yourself, क्या मैं सही कर रही हूँ, गलत कर रही हूँ, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, समझो आप सही ही कर रहे हो अपनी
Mm-hmm.
लाइफ. Make it as a rule of your life. Anytime you self doubt, not only for English, for anything you do in your life, make it as a rule. Whenever you are self doubting yourself, means you are growing in life.
Mm-hmm.
I make it
Yes.
as a rule. Because if I self doubt myself, today I tell you in the morning, it happened with me. I didn't go to the gym from last 10 days. And because I feel, oh, it's very cold in the morning, or when later during the day, I do not get a chance. So today in the morning, can it happen with me at 7 o'clock? I wonder, after sending my son to school, let me sleep only. And then I said, जाऊं ना जाऊं, I am not able to decide. Then I say बहुत सारे dogs there will be on the way, then there will be it's a bit, the weather has changed a bit here in Delhi also. So but then I go, now I'm self doubting myself, that means I should go. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime you self doubt yourself कि ये काम करना है या नहीं करना, तो वो करना होता है. क्योंकि हम बताते self doubt when we do, when we have like two situations when we actually want to do it. So make it as a rule of your life, whenever you have two things in your kitty, that means you do the thing what you really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Only then you have two options. We
Yes,
get
ma'am.
only two options in our life when we actually have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
not have self doubt. Anytime you have a self doubt, you should be very happy. Wow, I'm growing in my life.
Yes, yes. Right, ma'am. You
Okay,
are right. Yes,
so
yes,
from
right.
today onwards, make it as a rule of your life. Anytime self doubting, not for English, for anything you do, that means you are growing in your life.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Only self
ma'am.
doubt comes to those people, those who do something. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
come to everybody in the whole planet. It only comes to those people, those who are on their improvement or on the path of success. It doesn't come to everybody.
Yes, yes. You are right, ma'am. Yes. So, ma'am, my next question is that I heard so many times that if I want to actually improve my communication skills, so I need to read a lot of books. Not a lot of books means I need to, incorporate the reading habit. So, what do you think about it? So, are you into reading, or what do you think
I
about?
actually think I have so many books, but these days I'm not reading. Earlier, what happens, suppose if I have any problem in my life, I don't discuss it either with my parents or friends. I buy a book and I read that and find a solution. So I used to read a lot, but these days, honestly, telling you, I'm not reading anything. But reading is a good habit. Yes, you should do daily reading. Even the most successful people in the world, they daily read a lot. And thank you so much for bringing. I think I should give it a thought from today onwards to start reading it. So read at least like 1 to 2 pages. It opens up your mind. It even improves your vocabulary, your sentence structure, your fluency. And once you are reading, read it loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like put a hammer on yourself. Just read 1 or 2 pages. Okay. Don't make it as a goal 30 minutes because that sometimes become impossible.
Yes, yes,
So
right,
just
ma'am.
make it as a rule, just 1 page a day. It's good. But be consistent with that. Even if you read half of the page is okay, but be consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am, you are right. Actually, I was kind of person I didn't like reading at all. But these days I heard so many times. So then I bought some, I bought two books. So and these days I am reading those. So I have incorporated this habit, and it is very interesting, I would say.
Also, one more
So.
thing you can add on to it, like whatever you read in a day. So
Mm,
after that, you stand in front of the mirror and just give the summary of it to yourself by
mm,
saying it loudly. This will help you to suddenly boost up your level of speaking.
mm,
Like
mm, mm,
suppose you read a book, so content is already there in your mind. Do not have any any thoughts about the content. Ki content nahi samajh aa raha. So
mm.
content is already there. Just implement it. This
Yes,
is the
yes, yes.
best technique to improve. You read something, right after that, stand in front of the mirror for 30 seconds, 1 minute, and just repeat the same stuff
Mm-hmm.
in your own words without looking into the book. That will really help you a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. You are right. So I will definitely apply these thing whatever you are suggesting me. So, ma'am, my next question is that these days I am approaching people. So and sometime it happened that other person give me suddenly any random topic. So I wasn't able to and sometimes it happened that I am not able to describe the topic about I don't know about the topic. So how can I tackle that situation?
Okay, see, I tell you, if you want to speak on any topic, then you have to look for 5 W's in each. Any topic comes to your life, like what, who, where, when, which, and how. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
the topic is my favorite destination. So you under what we have done, where we went, and how we have done the things over there, which things we tried, with whom I went over there.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens it is in this way you will get a lot of sentences and then elaborate them.
Uh,
And I take it as a rule, 5 W's and 1 H. This is like
mhm,
something, a technique which is taught to the students in school, how to improve and how they can speak on any topic, which I'm telling to you. You can incorporate this and you will surely be seeing that you can speak on any topic. And
mhm,
suppose you get the topic, I recently visited Goa. So then now with for Goa describe and you can speak up stories. How can
mhm,
we make topic longer? By
mhm,
speaking stories. Make any story related to it and why it needs to be true. You can even say a false story. Will the other person come to see what you have done in Goa? No. So
mhm, mhm,
always make up stories. In Hindi, if anything comes up or in your mother language, anything comes up, कोई जल्दी से बोले हम कैसे जल्दी से we can make up things, हम बात बना देते हैं. But in English, the real बात भी नहीं बोलनी आती है. So that's
mhm,
what make stories. How to speak on any topic is making stories
mhm,
out of. But what happened, we do not make stories, we tell actual things और वो तो finish ही हो जाते 30 seconds में हर किसी की.
yes,
Even I will speak on any topic, even my things will finish in 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
mhm,
Now how
mhm.
I can make the topic longer is by attaching a story to it.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a watch in front of me, a clock,
Mhm,
sorry. So I have to say this is a clock and it gives me the time. It really helps me to wake up on time. It keeps me disciplined throughout the day. And now my lines almost got over. Now what to say next? Now I will attach an imaginary story. This is a watch which really reminded me of the time when I bought it, because in this watch there is my family picture. Whenever I look into this watch, I really feel so much attached to my family, and I remember of the memories which I have captured in this clock in the form of pictures. Each number has a picture rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a picture on it. So this really helps me feel attached to my family. And I remember I bought it from that market. I got so many options, but later I decided this option, and then I even designed for it. I have chosen the colors. It costed me this and a lot of other things. And at the end, you can say this is the most beautiful gift I ever gifted to myself. Like this, kuch bhi story bana do, anything. And it doesn't happen whatever all the things I said. Yes, it has pictures, my
Mhm,
clock room, but all these things I just made up. Okay,
mhm,
the real problem comes in when people they want to speak and they wonder ki hum we will be truthful. Hindi mein to we are never truthful in the whole life. Koi bhi kuch
mhm,
bole kuch bhi bana dete hain. But in
mhm,
English we are the most truthful person. They everybody wants to say हाँ जो real हुआ है, क्योंकि हम अपना mind we do not use. We just wonder हमें तो English आती नहीं, बस we stuck. You can make
mhm,
up stories, it's okay. Important क्या है कि your communication should keep on going. That's important. और वो अपने आप
mhm,
जैसे हम थोड़ी बहुत stories बनाते हैं ना, we come to the real situation also. I won't
mhm, mhm.
always lie. It's not my part. The main part is encouragement. So to keep the conversation going, and you do not feel that you are not being able to express yourself well.
Yes, 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 you are right, ma'am. So I think these thing will be help me a lot. So my last question is that, so how do you how do you learn new vocabulary? I know very well that you are good at English and you are good at communication. You are perfect. So when sometime you get new words, so how do you learn that word?
Okay, I tell you very simple example how to learn new vocabulary and how actually I learn. I just attach weird things to it, because what happened aaj maine I learned 2 3 words, then tomorrow I will forget, and rather if I remember I do not know where to use. Like I remember the word but I don't know which context to use, and I will always, this is running in my mind, I have to use these 2 words, but I'm not finding a situation. So what I do, I first of all, how I remember the words, I remember by using some weird things. For example, I suppose my word is green. Let's take very simple example. Green is a vocabulary word that I need to learn. So how I will learn this word green now, I will learn like green monkey. कैसी गंदी सी इमेज माइंड में आ गई, ग्रीन मंकी. मंकी कैन नॉट बी ग्रीन. अब ये वर्ड मुझे हमेशा याद रहता है, ग्रीन मंकी. Once I gave an example to one of my student, like who is abroad, who is a kid. So I gave like green monkey. So this image always be there in my mind. Green monkey. How does it look? So weird situation, because our mind loves weird things. And memorize a word through pictures, because if you will learn you will forget, this is for sure. If you will learn you forget, so have an imaginary mind. Any word you learn even one word a day and learn and describe it with pictures.
Mhm,
Even I'm going to start this for the shorts also very soon. Within a day or two I will be like there, giving one vocabulary word a day and with pictures, and in a weird picture wherein anybody could remember that word.
okay.
So weird pictures. Now remember this way, you will never forget this word ever in your life. Green monkey. Even it will come to you before after the class also. So in this way, remember the word. And whenever you are remembering, now suppose you learn the word green. Now
Mhm,
think yourself when you are learning only where I can use it. So if
mhm,
learn karna is not your purpose, first remember it in a weird way. Second step it is think where you can use this word. That time only make at least 4 to 5 example, and don't just make the examples for us the sake of it. Make examples which you will actually be using, and
mhm.
then this way you will start that you will be seeing that you will start using these words. But what generally people do, like most of the people, they just learn 2 words and it's done. Then it's not done and it doesn't work. It's not practical at all. Not many
Yes.
people are able to, majority of the people they are not able to remember.
Mhm, mhm. You
Okay.
are right, ma'am.
So whenever you do it with context. First, weird situation. Second, make 4 to 5 sentences that very time that you can actually use. And that situation also make a bit weird.
Yeah, yeah. You are right, ma'am. Actually, I was kind of person. I was, learned so many words, but I didn't apply in my conversation. So these days, I am just trying, into my conversation. So yes, ma'am. So it was a great session with you, ma'am, and it was a very insightful session for me. So, are there any suggestion from your side if you want to give me?
Yeah, I just want to say be more confident. You look so
Yeah,
beautiful. So have confidence with grace. Show your like insightness with grace. Be more confident. And how you can be confident? I give very simple suggestion. Open your mouth and speak.
mm,
I'm a bit into speech therapy also. I give sessions for that also. So open your mouth. When we open up, kya hota hai? Our voice goes out to the universe. But when we
mm,
close and speak, it goes inside. So
yeah,
open and speak. If you will open, you will be more louder, more
yeah.
confident, and you will feel it. So whenever the next time you will speak, try to open your mouth and speak more and more. You will be more confident.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. Definitely. When we will connect again, so I will definitely, try to overcome these
Yeah,
problems.
sure. Okay, thank you so much. And I also really like this session connecting with you.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
bye.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you have
yeah.
something?
No, no, ma'am. I also, wanted to connect with you. So, and it was a really great session with you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Same to you.